right. Now it's time for this week's Mic Drop.
Mic Drop.
Mara Elliot, Part 2, which is spelled D-U-H in this situation. I just thought of that, Dave.
I agree.
A couple weeks ago, I mic dropped Mara Elliot, who is the city attorney for the once great city of San Diego, which is now little more than a giant homeless drug addict encampment.
Mm-hmm.
But our city officials are worrying. Are our city officials worrying about solving that problem? No, they're not. They're more worried about taking guns away from law-abiding citizens. My last mic drop was in anticipation of Mara Elliott's rumored op-ed in the Union Tribune, which actually ran right next to my op-ed in the Union Tribune. And today's mic drop is about the actual op-ed. So what is Mara's solution for gun ownership? She wants to solve the problem of people owning guns by, you guessed it, more gun laws restricting gun ownership. She calls for the ban of, quote, military-style assault weapons, and goes on to call it the weapon of choice for mass killers. Of course, the Union Tribune didn't fact-check that lie. If you define mass shooting as the murder of 3 or more people, which is how the FBI defines it, then handguns are used almost 3 times as many times as rifles of any kind, not just rifles that would be considered, quote, military-style assault weapons. That's according to FBI stats. That's not something I just made up. It's this thing called science. And what is a military-style assault weapon? Well, she, of course, doesn't define that, nor could she. The reality is all guns basically do the same things. They hold ammo, they move ammo into a firing position, they fire ammo, and then they clear whatever's left of the ammo after it's fired. The idea that some firearms are dramatically different than others is ridiculous. If they can carve out some subsection of guns and ban them, then they can use that exact reasoning to ban all guns. So in short, if you believe that it is legal to ban something called an assault weapon, then if we use the transitive property that I was taught in 8th grade, pre-algebra, you're absolutely admitting that you believe a ban on all firearms is legally sound. The handguns that are used in most mass murderers function the same as the assault weapons that Mara Elliot wants to ban and turn you into a felon for owning. A felon. Not for hurting someone, but for owning a self-defense tool. Mara isn't advocating for a ban on pistols, even though the case she makes for banning rifles is a case for banning pistols. Why? Because it's political suicide. It's politically painful to suggest that America banned pistols. Back in the early 90s, it was commonplace for grandstanding politicians to suggest a pistol ban. And they used all the same rhetoric they're using now when they talk about rifles. So what happened? We all fought back. We made it politically painful. Now it's time to do it again with rifles, but nobody listening to this can wait for someone else to act. You are the person that needs to get involved. Now is the time to do it, and yes, it can be done. There's an old saying that the most dangerous liars are those who think they are telling the truth, and that's Mara Elliot. She's not bought and paid for by anybody. She's not being pressured by constituents. She is a true believer that you, Mrs. and Mr. Gun Owner, are evil. The only way to win is to play the game, and the tools we have for success are hard work and the truth. But that's something Mara knows little about. And that is this week's Mic Drop.
Mic Drop.
Amazing. Another great one. I love that. I hope
Thanks,
are those going? Yeah, they're on our they're on our website.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Which is youtube.com/Gun Owners Radio.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.